Namaskar, welcome to Fortune Telling Training. Today, we are going to discuss a different subject altogether. So, in the morning, around 10 a.m., I got a doubt whether to continue producing videos on astrology that stems from the rare classical text or the YouTube. And as a response for these videos are not that satisfactory, so I had to decide whether to continue producing videos or not to, or discontinue it. So I just wanted to take a prashna and then take a decision. So normally what happens when you put a prashna, there are many approaches for prashna. And as I have conducted already classes on Siddharuda, Vrittanjana, and there are many books on prashna, classical text like Bhavana Deepika, and Prashna Pradeepa. So many Prashna methods are there. But after studying many things, so one such procedure using classical text method, I just wanted to do a Prashna to get the answer for myself. So what I did is, first and foremost, let me give you the principles of the Prashna which I am using in this particular video. The rules for the Prashna is, the Prashna Lagna itself indicates the Prashna matter or the person. It is common. That is the Prashna Lagna. That is like, birth chart is the rising ascendant is, that is, the birth is nothing but the rising ascendant. So that is the birth, it indicates the birth. Similarly, a Prashna rising also the Lagna. That means the content of the Prashna should be indicated by the Lagna. Then the qualities and the consequences and the sources and the purposes, reasoning, all these things has to be studied from a bhava connected with that particular subject. Then the karakas, the lords are all also be studied for an analysis, for a detailed analysis of the prashna. Now here, so prashna lagna we take it. Then bhavadipati, that's lord. Here the rule is, if the bhavadipati is in the upachaya sthana from his bhava, any bhavadipati, if the bhavadipati is posited in the upachaya sthana from that particular bhava, that is Swami Balenacha Upachaya Yuge. That is, if Lord is sitting in a Upachaya sthana, a Lord of any bhava sitting in the Upachaya sthana, that bhava gets the strength. This is one of the principles which I am especially using here. So this principle will apply in many cases, right? With influence of Saumya or Shubha Grahas, that Shubha Grahas, that is Adipati Shubha Grahas and Saumya Grahas, and if they are influencing the Upachaya Sthana, or if it is Upachaya Sthanas are related to these beneficial planets, then progressively the prosperity of that matter can be decided. And the matters relating to the lords, the matter relating to the Karaka planets, their aspects, all these things will give you more information, the source and the sources from where it is going to happen, the reasons, and inner meanings, and what are the consequences. Many things, a whole detail will be given. As a matter of fact, even in the absence of birth chart or even in the presence of birth chart, the Prashna is going to resolve many issues. Prashna has given a lot of importance. So basically, that is the third principle what I have discussed so far. Now, we should know what is the definition of Upachaya. First, if we don't know what is the definition of Upachaya, then it will be difficult to understand what we are talking about, right? So, the third house, Upachaya sthanas are, pretty well 3, 6, 10, and 11, right? So, why it is called Upachaya sthana? That definition I'm going to give. Third house is third house, and the Lord is indicates the shaurya or the parakrama, that is the daringness, the decision, the definiteness, and the action, the source of action. All these things are and the determination. Determination is most important. Boldness, all this action, boldness of the action. All these things are indicated by third house. Sixth house is indicates challenges, oppositions, tireless efforts, and effective functioning. All this comes under sixth house. That is, these two things are. It is first thing you should be bold enough, right? Like Krishna says, that is, you should have the daringness to do certain things. That is the Vikrama, the house of Vikrama. That is, you should have the Shaurya and Vikrama. Most you should have that courage to do these things. Second thing is, you should be able to face the challenges. That is, you should have the Paurusha. You should have it, and you should be able to face the situation. That is sixth house. Enemies, obstructions, you should be able to overcome this. How that will come? Because when you do this, that means the third house and sixth house, if they are operating positively, then you will get over, you will have the daringness and you will get over the situation. This is the 3 and 6. Then you will get what? 10th, represent achievements and success. Then achievement success are in your hands. Achievement success is not complete unless it fulfills the purpose for which the action is done, or the project or the venture. That fulfillment of the project or the venture is the 11th house. So therefore, this is what is called 3, 6, 10, 11. That is why they say 3, 6, 10, 11 or Upachaya sthanas are progressively improving houses. That progressive contains your efforts. So first and foremost, for that you should have the free will, right? That is another section comes into picture. You should have the free will to do that. And when you have the will, you should also have the confidence. That is third house. You should also have the fighting vigor. That is sixth house. Then 10th and 11th will get followed. And if these bhavas and the bhava lords, karakas, if the all are cooperative for the Prashna, then the native will be determined to take up the right ventures. He will face challenges and win over obstructions. He will achieve success. His venture will give satisfaction and fulfillment. So this is what actually the rules for the Prashna which I have taken here. Now we go for an example. That is what example? It's a Prashna, my own Prashna. So we'll analyze that. Say, now the chart is here, right? This is cast at 10:04:54 in the morning, right? Continue YouTube postings, yes or no? That is the question, right? What is the Lagna? Lagna is Libra. Libra is the Lagna. It's a Venus house. Venus is Karaka for Kala, Panditya, and Shastra. Kala, Panditya, and Shastra. Arts, expertise, and science, right? Science can be anything. Science can be, science is applicable everywhere. Science is applicable even to longevity. Science is applicable to marriage. Science is applicable to every matter of the life. Science is there. Astrology itself is a science. Science is Shastra. Then Lagnadipati, Venus is in the 10th house. Lagnadipati, Venus is in the 10th house. It is one of the Upachaya sthanas. House of Upachaya. Lagnadipati is sitting in the Upachaya sthana. Gives strength to it. Now, because as the principal said, any Bhavadipati, if he is sitting in the Upachaya sthana, then he will give strength to the Lagna. That means the person, now the matter and the person needs strength that is given by the Lagna Lord. He is sitting in the Upachaya sthana. Right? Lagna is having Ketu, which has crossed Lagna. What is the Ketu degree here? Ketu degree is 3 degrees. What is Lagna? 4 degrees. Therefore, Ketu has already crossed Lagna. And now this Lagna will have powerful aspect of the Jupiter. And Jupiter is free. Jupiter is also, that is Rahu is also crossed Jupiter there. Rahu is also 3 degrees. Then Jupiter is 21 degrees. Therefore, Jupiter has got full view on the Lagna. So Lagna Lord has gone to Upachaya sthana, and the Lagna Lord from the 7th is aspecting the Lagna. Lagna has got strength again. Right? In the 7th house, Lagna, that is opposition, 7th house. 7th house is not me. 7th house is opposite person. That means you can term or conclude you. I'm just trying to put a logic here to get a word you to. So you. Then Ketu is tube. Ketu is tube, right? That is YouTube. Kala Panditya and Shastra. That is house of Kala Panditya and Shastra. Right? These are things are there. Then 7th house has got Rahu. Right? Now, we'll come to Rahu afterwards. 3rd house, Jupiter. Upachaya is communication and media house. 3rd house. 1, 2, 3. 3rd house is Sagittarius. It is the Lord is Jupiter. Jupiter is in the 7th house. Society with Rahu. Large audience. Right, okay. Large audience. And Jupiter also 6th Lord. Another Upachaya sthana. And he is also 3rd Lord. Aspects his own house 3rd. With Rahu influence. Light and shadow. So what is that? Light and shadow, video, making videos. So 3rd house, media house. So this is also Upachaya sthana. 6th is also Upachaya sthana, and Jupiter is the lord of it. He is with the Rahu in the 7th. Videos for the society, videos for the larger audience. Right. Jupiter aspects Lagna also. With all these things, he is aspecting the Lagna. He is supporting the Lagna fully. And that is Prashna. He is supporting the Prashna. Yes, do the videos. Jupiter aspects 11th house also. Another Upachaya sthana. So therefore, progressive, that is, he is confirming the success, fulfillment of the desire. He is giving it yet, right? Another Upachaya sthana, where the own Lord, Sun, the Lord of this Upachaya sthana, is sitting in the own house. And the 9th and 12th Lord, Mercury is also posited there. That way, that is, the 11th house is fully supported. And Sun represent publishing or exhibiting or success. So all these things are there in the 11th itself. 11th has Sun and Mercury causing knowledge yoga. It is Sun and Mercury. Now Sun and Mercury is causing a knowledge yoga here. Right? Because they are not combust far away. And it becomes a yoga. And especially in the Sun house, it gives fantastic buddhi. That is knowledge, intellect. 3 and 6 has Mars aspect. 3 and 6, that is third house, that is 1, 2, 3, third house has Mars aspect. And sixth house is also having Mars aspect. Seventh is also having Mars aspect. That is, all this Mars, that is, Mars is aspecting his own house, seventh house. That is, it support of audience is there. But 3 and 6 is aspecting it. Trouble will be there. Third house and sixth house, there will be little trouble. Mars is a cruel planet, right? And the Lord is 2-7 Lord, and he's aspecting his own seventh Lord. That is going to helpful ultimately, but there is a obstruction for third house and sixth house. 11th house, the Lord of Mercury, and 9th Lord 12th, and 7th house and Jupiter, and second house and 10th Lord Moon, all are having Saturn aspect from, see, now Saturn is aspecting by 10th aspect Moon. Saturn is aspecting the 11th house. Saturn is aspecting the 7th house. Saturn is aspecting that. So that is, Saturn is creating delay. So may cause delay. All these things, the success, the efforts, everything will have delay. Slowly, progressively, it will improve. The venture will be successful. Therefore, the answer is continue YouTube postings. So this is what the answer I got. So this is how, this is Upachaya, Prashna Upachaya. And similarly, the grouping, you can take number of groups and make Prashna very effective and very attractive and very intellectual also. So we'll take up other Prashnas when the time comes. So for the time being, this is the video. Thank you very much.